level.
Already. All right. It's Ed Womack, the Life Transformer, here with Ed Lady D Show, and we got Anthony. Man, come on, brother. Now, if y'all notice that y'all paying attention, y'all know I didn't start the day out with this ensemble that I'm popping right now. And this brother right here just blessed me, and he says, brother, I got something tight for you. And I went over and I took a look. I couldn't resist. And not only is it a tight hookup, it's reversible. It's got multi-facets to it. You can have 96 combinations.
With a package, you get 96 combinations with one of my packages. 96 combinations.
And the versatility of it, and I mean the attraction that takes place. So tell me how you came about the idea, and why is it something, what allowed you to come up with this innovation idea?
I started wearing bow ties in 2008.
Okay.
And I started getting compliments, black, white, male, female, old, young. My doctorate degree is in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
And I could recognize a hustle.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? All these compliments I'm getting, I need to start selling bow ties.
Yes, sir.
And then I wanted to have a unique value proposition, different from everybody else in the marketplace.
Right.
So as you can see, my bow ties are a little larger. The bows are a little bigger.
Right.
And because they're reversible, you have 6 different looks you can do with one bow tie. But the same thing, the pocket squares, they're reversible. So with the whole package, you get 96 combinations.
96 combinations. They come with cufflinks too.
Absolutely.
And see, the beauty is, as we continue to uplift and enrich our kids, our youth, males in particular, we got to help them change the look. And that's not to say there's anything wrong with the current urban look, but as we elevate to new levels, you got to move, and your wardrobe has to match accordingly.
You know, and I thought about, because I'm in the neckwear business, how can I impact schools?
Yeah.
So I designed this program called Bow Tied Up.
Bow Tied Up.
And what I do is custom colors and logos of the schools, whether it's elementary school, middle school, or high school. So could you imagine a first grader walking around school one day a week with a bow tie on? What would that say about setting the foundation for him down the road? But how he looks and dressed. We'll tell these young men stop sagging.
Okay.
How about we give them a solution that this is what not sagging looks like?
Exactly.
Let me dress you up.
Yes, sir.
I had a young man that I was doing a career fair with at a middle school.
Okay.
Wore a suit with a tie. I changed out his tie and put on one of my bow ties.
Like you just did to me.
Like I did you.
Like you just did to me.
I said, I want you to text me at the end of the day how many compliments you get.
Yes, sir.
About 4 o'clock, he texted me and said, Dr. Perry, I got 30 compliments. One day.
One day.
That's not the end of the story. 2 hours later, he sent me another text. He said, Dr. Perry, my number is up to 60. He said, I went to Walmart. He said, I wore my stuff to Walmart and I got mobbed.
Right.
And he said, my number is up to 60. So this young 7th grader got 60 compliments in one day because he wore a bow tie. Now, what do you think that would do about him and impact how he dresses?
Hold on, not only how he dresses, but how he thinks of himself.
Exactly.
The self-esteem just went through the roof.
Exactly.
Because I mean, I'm pretty confident in myself, and as part of my coaching programs, I try to help others raise themselves. But I have to admit, I even realized a little bump. I got a little bump this morning myself, Dr. Perry. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. And I came in here thinking I was looking all right. You know, I was presentable, right?
Right.
But when I added the extra added accentuation, and I put a little spin on it.
Well, let me show you what you've done. You dress like I like to dress.
Okay.
So your suit is different from your shirt, and it's different from your tie.
Yes, sir.
Everything stands out
differently
because you have these 3 different items on.
But it's all still working.
But I'm gonna tell you what throws it to a whole nother level.
What's
that? So you got the black and white combo, right?
Okay.
But then you threw on the purple and gold bow tie.
Yes, sir.
Throws everybody off.
Throw them off.
They messed up.
But the compliments they've been.
Listen, I already knew what was gonna happen to you.
Man, and you know, and it just all happened because you know how we do here on the Ed Lady D Show. We just connect, we correct, and we climb. And here you have evidence there. Because see, we got to show examples to our youth. And like you say, imagine the impact if we dress them up and show them a proper alternative. And that's the thing that's really attractive to me is I'm not about sitting around spectating, sitting around making accusations. Let's get in the game.
Exactly.
Let's be a part of that change that we want to see. Man, Dr. Perry, I love you, man. How can our people get connected with you, get them some tight bow ties?
Listen, the brand is P5, the number 5, P5neckwear.com. P5neckwear.com.
We're going to post that in the Ed and Lady D Show Facebook group. And we, again, are so delighted. Hey, brother, don't walk past. Come on over here and get a word in. But before we roll up out of here and get to our next guest, because you know how we do on the Ed and Lady D Show, we just we connect when we can. Dr. Perry, we going to connect, man.
Thank you.
Seriously, on a number of different levels.
Okay.
And see what we can do to help continue to pour into our youth. All right. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
Best of luck to you today. All right, man. Hey, this is Ed Womack, the Life Transformer here at the My Brother's Keeper Initiative. Come on up in here, brother. You looking entirely too sharp not to be on camera. Huh? You good? Come on up in here. Ed Womack, what's your name?
William Michael Chandler.
William Michael Chandler. And brother Chandler, you rocking it. You looking absolutely sharp. See, y'all can't see these shoes he got on, but see, the first thing that I look at when I approach somebody is their shoes. But that ain't, we gonna talk about your shoes today. I want to talk about why is it that you here on a Saturday morning, pretty early. Why are you here at Miller Grove High School today?
Well, I got invited by a friend of mine. I just relocated here from Chicago.
Chicago.
I've been in leadership for about 30 years.
Okay.
I mentor young men and things like that. It was an opportunity for me to kind of connect with some people who are already doing these things in Atlanta.
All right. So what part of Chicago? Is that like straight up?
South
Southside?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay. All right. See, I spent a little time in Chicago as my journey progressed. And today you had no idea that I was here today, didn't you?
No, I did. Had no idea.
And see, that's the beauty of God. He'll put you in the right place at the right time.
Yes, he will.
And see, on the Ed Lady D show, we connect, correct, and climb. That's all we do.
That's good.
And so by virtue of you being new to the Atlanta area, we want to first of all welcome you to the ATL.
I appreciate that.
And see, the other thing you ain't know is I just launched a movement called Man Rise Up.
Okay.
And so it ain't about me.
Right.
It ain't about you.
Right.
It's about us.
Absolutely.
And trying to be that urban leadership that our males need to see.
Absolutely.
So as a part of and part and parcel to this my magnificent event of My Brother's Keeper, we got some continuous activity even after today. How about that?
Absolutely. I want to make sure I connect with you there.
Man, absolutely. And so furthermore, we want to take this opportunity to allow you to tell our listeners of the Ed and Lady D show, how can they connect with you? How can they patronize some of the programs that you already got going in Chicago? Because we worldwide. You know, we live right now on YouTube. So it's going to be people in Ghana, South Africa, wherever YouTube is, you get ready to talk to them now. So tell them how they can connect with you, brother.
Well, one way to connect me with is you contact me at 708-228-6798, which is my number here. And I'd like to reach out and touch and come out. I do motivational speaking. Okay. I encourage leadership. I've been in leadership for about 30 years. Okay. I'm currently operations manager for CNN. Okay. And so we're in here now in the Atlanta area trying to just kind of connect with people who are trying to really reach out to the young African-American male.
All right. Yeah. Man, we are so delighted for your service that you are providing by virtue of being here today.
Thank you.
The 30 years of leadership speaks volumes for your character.
Yeah.
And that in and of itself, because it's not easy to be a leader.
No, it's not.
You know, it requires a lot of continuous improvement of self. It requires constant learning, a lot of selflessness. Yes. And so we are just honored. Brother Henry, don't go nowhere, doctor. I need to holler at you. Excuse me for being rude, but I can't let you get past. All right, my man. So Dr. Henry Carter is going to be speaking to us. But thank you so much for stopping by today. We are going to absolutely continue to further the rapport build. Absolutely. And we're going to connect, correct, and climb.
Thank you, sir.
All right, brother. Have a wonderful time at the conference.
You too.
All right. Y'all, it's getting crunk up in here, and that's okay because at the Ed and Lady D show, we connect, correct, and climb. And you never know what might happen. I am absolutely ready to speak to any and everybody who might be here serving our youth today. Come on in here, brother. How are you today? I am fantastic. So you're with the DEKALB Board of Health, and your name is?
Daryl Richards.
Come on in here a little bit, Daryl.
Okay.
All right. So, Daryl, I'm Ed Womack, the Life Transformer, co-host of the Ed and Lady D show. And we are all about trying to connect, correct, and climb. So we're just today trying to speak to people here at this awesome event at My Brother's Keeper about, first of all, why are you here? What are you looking to get out of it? And how people can connect with you?
Well, the reason why I'm here, first of all, is to represent the DeKalb County Board of Health.
Okay.
Mainly our countywide services division.
Okay. And
to also enlighten the youth about what's going on here in not just DeKalb County, but the state of Georgia in reference to HIV and STDs.
Okay.
What we do, we're prevention.
Prevention, okay.
And just to enlighten, to let people know, I mean, it's the little secret somewhat that people don't like to talk about, but we have to talk about it because one, the state of Georgia is #1 in the country with syphilis.
Wow.
And we're ranked 5th nationally in new HIV cases. So
is that right?
Yes. So we're part of a directly funded program through CDC.
Okay.
That we come out and we try to do as much prevention as we can.
Okay.
And also enlighten people about knowing their status, the importance of knowing their status.
Right.
So that's why we're here. So anytime we can reach out, we're going to reach out.
Well, you know, by virtue of those numbers that you just provided, that's pretty staggering. Number 1 in the presence of syphilis, number 5 in the nation of new HIV cases. That's a staggering statistic, considering how large this country is. And so as you engage people in your programs, how do they get connected with you guys to get that insight, that awareness?
It's anywhere. You can go to the CDC website, the state of Georgia, but also most importantly, being that we're working closely with Fulton County, we have a standuptohiv.org.
Okay, stand up to hiv.org. Okay.
And then you also can go to the DeKalb County Board of Health website and click on HIV prevention.
All right.
And it'll link us up to condom distribution, where you can go get tested, where you can go get in treatment, where you can go to be placed back in care, because we have a lot of people who are not in care as well, who dropped out of care. And that's one way to help prevent as well, having people in care.
Man, thank you so much, Daryl, for what you do. Thank you for stopping by and having a moment with us today. And hopefully you can touch some lives, prevent some calamities from taking place as a result of not knowing what's going on. Because a lot of us as a culture, we don't know because we don't go to see what our standards and what our statuses are. So delighted for what you do, man, and hats off for the service that you provide, because you know that's the rent we pay to be here, right?
That's right.
Is our service to others.
That's it.
Man, Daryl, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
All right, man. Have a blast today. All right, we are still rolling here, and we got some other folks lined up. We got our people rolling. They are actually having a magnificent time today, and we want to just encourage you to get here. If you're not here, we want you to come in. Hey, ladies, how y'all doing? Y'all, hold on. Lady D, you want to get this? Hold on. Come on up in here. Y'all too beautiful not to be seen. Hold on, Lady D. I'm going to give it to Lady D, y'all. Hold on.
Hey, everybody, I'm back. I have some magnificent women over here with me. And everybody got black. Come on in. We family. We got to act like we love each other. Okay. I want you guys to introduce yourselves and tell me a little bit about what you're doing here today.
Hi, I'm Tracy Barnes, here with the Atlanta Dance Connection.
Okay.
Monique Brogan.
Okay.
Kayla Watson.
And how long have you guys been dancing?
Oh gosh, for years. This is the 5th anniversary of the Atlanta Dance Connection.
Anytime you say, oh gosh, I know it's a long time. Okay. So we are excited. You guys are here today. What roles are you guys playing? Are you doing doing part of the event?
Well, we actually were the talent for the ceremony. So we just shared our art with you guys. We did a piece to John Legend and Common's Glory. So we just came here to share our art with you all.
Okay. See, I'm out here delivering the news to y'all live and I missed the dance. Okay. See, that's how important you guys are. So be sure if you're not here, you need to be on the way here. You just missed him. Are you guys performing again?
No, we're not today.
See, you missed it. You should have been here.
But you can catch us at our show next weekend.
Okay.
It will be at 8 p.m. at the Maynard Jackson High School.
Okay.
8 p.m. Tickets on sale. Atlanta Dance Connection. Just Google it and you can find all our information there.
Okay. Now, one last thing. When you guys are dancing, what message are you looking to portray to people through your dance? Is it like you can do this, a positive thing, or what is that? Well, I'll get more specific with Glory. What was the message you guys wanted to give out to the audience?
Well, I feel like, go ahead, Miss Tracy.
I really wanted to empower, just to really empower people to know that we can accomplish anything, and really show that through the movement.
Definitely a positive thing, just to kind of show younger people who may be interested in our craft that they can absolutely do it, no matter what color, ethnicity, no matter what demographic, anybody is capable, with the glory.
Okay. You have anything you want to add?
We just wanted to represent our ancestors' glory and what they went through, their struggle, and just give hope to everyone in the audience that you can do it, you can make it. That's all we really wanted to say.
Okay, now this one is for Miss Tracy.
Yes.
For you, when you're working with the youth, what's that like for you? When you wake up and you know you got to go work with them on their dance routines, what's that like for you?
Well, gosh, I just have to bring myself first, and do the best that I can, and demonstrate that so they can be able to, so I can be an inspiration for them.
Okay. And when you think about teaching, And I know some people say they have that passion. There's nothing else they would rather be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the feeling you get when you're teaching?
Gosh. Yes, actually, I don't teach like I used to.
Right.
But yes, I mean, every time I perform, I treat it as if I'm teaching, because I'm using that as an inspiration and a vehicle and a mechanism to show the younger people what's possible and that you can do it. Right. And sometimes you can speak through movement than you can through words or anything else. So sometimes it can be very powerful. So I try to use that gift.
Wow. Okay.
And we actually have our amazing director here, Alan Gartrell. This is actually his company, so he's really the tool that
try to squeeze Alan in.
Yeah.
Alan, if you wanna-
Can you squeeze in? We're all family, Alan. You got to come in. Now, Alan, I've been interviewing the ladies. Miss Tracy, you come on this side. Okay. Now, tell us what your thought was when you got here today. You knew they were going to deliver this magnificent routine. What were you thinking?
The most important part always is for the artist to be honest with themselves so that they can be honest with the audience. So, because if it's real for them, then it's going to be real to the person watching, and then they'll pick up on that message to understand that hope and prosperity and all of those things are right at your grasp of your fingers. You just got to reach out for them. Yeah, reach out for them.
Wow. Now, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Miss Tracy. When you have events like this and you know it's for the youth, and most people know when it's that thing that they're passionate about, you know, it's eating away at them, like you know it's your calling.
Yes.
What's that like for you coming to an event like this?
Well, it's not just this event, it's a lifestyle. It is my lifestyle. So every day I wake up with that passion. I wake up every morning with that fervor and that vigor to want to continue to move the vision forward. And then when you come to an event like this that is so profound with so many young people and so many lives that can be touched, then it is a vital part for us to do what we're supposed to do, to reach all of them as quickly as we can, to make sure that they understand that there's a future for them out there.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys have missed a phenomenal routine, but as the young lady mentioned, go ahead and give that date again and location.
It is going to be the 23rd, which is next Saturday at Maynard Jackson High School. Tickets on sale now, $10 for students, $20 for adults. You can get them from us personally or Google Atlanta Dance Connection, and you can find all the information on our website. We hope to see you there.
www.atlantadancconnection.com.
All right, is there a phone number they can call you?
404-600-4255.
Okay, say that one more time.
404-600-4255.
Thank you guys so much for sharing, and I hate I missed it. But see, audience, I was out here delivering the news for you, right? That's why you need to be here.
Exactly.
You need to be here. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, you guys, I'm telling you, you have to be here. You're missing phenomenal events, phenomenal activities, workshops, and everything that I could possibly think of. You see the dancers there of different ages and just ranges. Oh, you guys have somebody else? Come on and join me. See, people are coming. They just want to be a part of the positive atmosphere. Hi, I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Gail Brogan.
Okay, Miss Gail Brogan. What brought you to the event today?
I actually
You gotta
came.
come on in. Okay.
I actually came here to visit my daughter. She was one of the dancers, Monique
Oh, okay.
Brogan, and this experience was just something I want to take back to share with New Orleans. I have 13 great nieces and nephews, and I'm planning on holding a symposium just to get them together. They're young, but it starts at the beginning, and I'm just so proud of what you're doing here in Atlanta, and want this. It's the president's initiative, so I know it's going to be done throughout, but I'm glad to have an opportunity to take part of that. My kids are grown, so
I see that.
yeah, so I think this was good for me
Right.
to bring back to the little ones.
Right.
So,
And where did you guys come from? Do you live here?
no, I live in New Orleans.
Wow. And see, I thought I came from Charlotte a long way. She came from New Orleans. So
Yeah.
you're really passionate. It shows your drive to get your daughter here, to make a difference, to be here, to go back and take something like this back to New Orleans. Shows your passion for wanting to make a difference, for wanting to affect change in your nieces and nephews. I mean, it's not just a today event. You know what I mean? It's a movement that goes on and on and on. So I commend you. Now, I gotta ask you, how long are you gonna stay here in Atlanta?
I will be here till Monday. And guess what? I'm coming back next weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's normally addictive. People come and they like it.
Coming back next weekend as well, or so forth. Yeah.
Now, one last thing. For you, having your daughter in dance, she's been taking it for a while, right?
Since she was 3 years old.
What was it that made you enroll her in dance?
Just wanting to have her connected to something outside of school and home. And when she had a passion for it, it was her determination. That's what she wanted to major in school, dance education. That is why she left New Orleans to come to Atlanta.
Oh, so she's in school for dance education.
She's graduated.
Wow.
Yes. And she joined the company here and hoping to just do bigger and better things here in Atlanta. Okay.
And you know what? That goes to show all you need is a parent that's going to support you, and you can do anything. When you have that passion and desire of somebody to be your support system, I mean, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want.
As I always tell them, don't let nobody block your dream, not even me.
Right.
So forth.
Well, I told you, you have a parent here saying how great the event was. She came all the way from New Orleans. So that speaks volumes. So with that being said, thank you so much for taking your time to chat with me a little. And your daughter, I'm quite sure she was awesome. I was telling the audience, I was talking to them and not watching the dance. So thank you so much. All right. Get him. Oh, come on. See, I was trying to leave you. Okay. What's your name? Don Smith. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, sir, tell me what is your role today? Oh, they want us to bring us in. Okay. What is your role today at this event?
Actually, I'm the chief of police for the DeKalb County Schools.
Oh, okay.
And in addition to providing the actual security piece here, I have officers who have committed to be mentors to students.
Wow.
And that's an important piece. And, we're one family.
Right.
And certainly we support this on many fronts.
Right.
This has been a part of our job, but we are brothers, we are fathers, we're uncles. And this is very, very significant.
Right. Now, I want to ask you a question. Now that you're partnering, officers with students, in the midst of everything that's going on, how are the students receiving that?
Well, the interesting thing is that many of our students have good relationship with our school resource officer.
Right.
And the concept of school resource officer essentially means that you're more than a law enforcement officer.
Right.
You're everything else. You're that mentor, you're that confidant, you're that counselor, you're that absent father, that absent brother, so our relationship has evolved and developed over the years. And to be honest with you, we hadn't had many incidents in the DeKalb County Schools as it relates to police and student relations.
Right. And I think it comes from the relationship
absolutely
that you guys have. And it goes to show we're here today making relationships, networking with people, establishing a great rapport. So there's something that people can say, I met Don Smith. I've been in his presence. He was a great guy. And I think that goes a long way in the school system with kids and their families, because people have a positive, experience with you, so they know that you mean them well.
Absolutely. And my department mantra is to serve first.
Right.
And protect.
I like that.
Because we can save them if we serve them.
Yeah, because people usually say the other way around, protect and serve.
Oh, no.
I like that.
Our mantra is to serve first.
And protect. So are you, I know you brought the officers out here. Are you making any remarks or anything like that today?
I am not, but I'll be participating and chiming in and just trying to contribute as much as I can. Yes,
well, Mr. Smith, I want to say I appreciate all of your work that you're doing in the community. It is making a difference. It's like you're planting a seed.
Absolutely.
And you're nurturing it by, pairing those mentor relationships. So for that, I applaud you. I commend you for doing that and being so consistent with it, because a lot of people in the school district, some of them are not consistent with what they do. For you to live the way you're living, do the things you're doing, and actually put action behind it, I'm excited.
Well, how can you save them if you don't love them?
Right. So with that being said, thank you so much.
Thank you
for taking time to come speak with me.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys, I've introduced you to some awesome people. And again, if you're not here, you need to be here on the way here, because this is not the event you want to miss.